Hey YouTube, this is indeed the morphtronic update. I think I only changed 5 cards, I'm not sure. But the 5 cards were practically necessary. I took out the morphtronic binds and 1 equipped spell card, I believe. Monster lineup's the same. Trap lineup, I think there's 1 different trap. But morphtronics, after I made them, became more of a serious deck. I thought it was going to be a strictly fun deck, play around with it, and it wasn't so fun. It's actually quite a competitive deck. Most people don't realize it. You get this guy and you pretty much try to win the game. Sometimes you don't get it off. I threw in an extra machine duplication. I'll just show it as I go through. So here it is. We got 3 Self-On. He is the heart of the deck. He makes the deck run. Without him, this deck would pretty much be shit. We got the 3 Scopin. Scopin. He's a marauding captain on a once per turn. So once per turn, it's about to summon a level 4 morphtronic from your hand. And while he's in defense, you can he becomes a level 4, and he's a tuner. So pretty much he's an instant Black Rose, instant Power Tool, whichever one you need. That Valon Delta, I'll show you guys that in a minute too. He's a new synchro that came out that kind of works with the deck. I actually won 1 game because of him, because my opponent wasn't able to get over his defense. The 3 Boombox, he usually makes the OTK, the game, whatever you want to call it. Self-On starts it, he 9 times out of 10 finishes the OTK. And it's usually because of a card I'll show you up ahead here. The 3 Radion, he pumps up the Boombox, who then makes the OTK. 2 Slingin, he's not that great, he's a once per turn Descendant. But he's actually a very bad Descendant. Descendant is tribute another monster, another Gravekeeper you control. Besides this card to destroy one, he's once per turn destroy or tribute a morphtronic except Slingin. So Descendant can tribute off a different Descendant, but he can't tribute off a different Slingin. It's kind of retarded. But you just run him for that extra destroying power in case you need it. The 2 Radion, in case Self-On becomes a dud, then you can just remove Self-On and start over from scratch. And he's a 3-star tuner, so he creates the 7th. And this is the card I was telling you guys about ahead of time on the Boombox. Self-On usually gets the Boombox, or Self-On gets Self-On, who gets Borden, who then you can normal summon Boombox, United Withstand, attack, direct, game. He while in attack position, all morphtronics can attack directly. While in defense, other morphtronics can't be killed by battle except him. So you can create a kind of a lock where nothing can be killed by battle if you have 2 of them, or his other effects that's fucking broke. I think that's it. Yeah, it for the monster lineup. Monsters aren't really changeable. The 4 equipped spell cards. C&D's broke as hell. I just found out it even negates graveyard effects. So if you attack Sangin does not get Search Shot. I knew it stopped regular, but I didn't know it stopped Sangin, Dandelion, anything that it resolves in grave, it also still negates. It's pretty fucking broke. 2 United Withstand, don't run 3, because the equipped cards themselves are dead draws on just by themselves, but you actually need the United Withstands, but not enough to run to 3. It's not efficient. 2 morphtronic accelerators, they do stuff. Return a morphtronic, it says card, but to get the card ruling on it is that it has to be a monster, kind of retarded. But you return a morphtronic monster to the deck, destroy a card on the field, and then draw 1 card. So you pretty much just destroy a card, if you think about it. You're not getting any negatives, not any pluses, nothing. 2 machine dupes, I upped it 1 because machine dupe. At 1 it wasn't so much of a dead draw. I actually draw these once in a while as a dead draw, but I hate to admit it, you have to run 2. You can run 3, but I recommend 2, no more, It's already a dead draw at 2. Imagine the pain of being at 3. That's not good. 1 for 1, gotta get those self-bombs out. Mind control is another one I added in because I realized I run 5 tuners and they're easily searchable by self-on, which is very easy also to get on the field. So mind control, good card. 1 Book of Moon, extra defense and stops the synchroing and other shit your opponent tries to do. Econ, you can take control of your opponent's monster. He's actually great combos I made with it with Scopin, morphtronic, Econ, other morphtronic take their monster, and synchro. Yeah, that's what Econ does, and you can negate attacks with it too. Limiter, because you run a shit ton of machines, you know, any machine deck, you run that. Trunade, you gotta make through for the game. Monster Reborn, obvious. Dark Hole, obvious. Traps now, we got 2 bottomlesses. Pretty much a staple in any deck. Some decks they don't staple them, but you know, like so much for like frogs and swarms, you don't want to run bottomless because you usually have defaders or gores or drag you need to drop on. So yeah, 2 bottomless in this, 1 solemn, 1 TT or torrent, 1 mirror force. And I got rid of the stupid dust and threw it. I think it was dust I was running. Yeah, anyway, 7 tools, because traps are your enemy in this deck. I'm thinking about running 2, but so far, 7 tools and Solemn have been doing good enough for me. You pretty much, the only thing that you gotta be worried about is bottomless on Radions. When you get Radion out, everything bottomlessable for some reason. It's kind of gay. So you gotta use this on bottomless and your worst enemy torrential tribute. So yeah, I guess I could show you guys the rest of it. Hang on, we got. I guess I can show you guys some synchros here. Again, this synchro pile is being shared with Light Swords as well, so it's gonna have some. I think maybe only 2 cards. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, no, 1 card actually. 1 card that don't make sense. Anyway, we got Armory Arm, made possible with self-on and 93 tuner. Android. It's a beater. I gotta get a Catastor, but nobody fucking has any where I am. Bryonic, you know, stable. Gaia, the new beater of the 6s. Because Goyo's banned, a lot of people are actually running him now. Power Tool, get the equip cards, Black Rose, new shit, easy to make with Scoping and level 4s. Scrap Archfiend, he's a 27 beater, he can get over Stardust. And the new guy I got, really go into him. He's only made possible with Scopin and Radion, but believe it or not, that happens a lot. While he's a Valon Delta, whatever. He's a level 7. He requires a light, any tuner, but a light non-tuner. And while he's in defense, during your end phase, get any equip card you want. So he has 17 attack, so it's not worth putting in attack mode. But he has 28 defense, which makes a big wall your opponent has to try to get over. So, and while they're trying to get over it, you're just getting equip cards and slowly making game. He's alright. I go into him because you only run 4 equip cards now. So you usually draw out of equips. So Power Tool is usually made dead. So there you go. You got him to help get what you need. Stardust, Dark End. He's for the Twilight. Scrap Dragon, pretty much a staple in all decks now. Colossal, also a staple. And I threw him in there just in case I go against defensors. And the 1 Chimera attack in case people side. And I got some tokens. I like tokens. Guess I can show you guys my side deck. What do I get? Well, what the hell is this? Oh, more tokens, beckoning, and a 7 tool, and a wolf. Rare wolf. Didn't know I got that. Anyway. 2 Consecrated Light, 2 Electric Viruses, 2 Banisher, 2 Cyber Dragon, 2 Nobleman, 2 Pulling the Rug, 2 God of Decal, and a Mind Crush. This is the deck. the attack update. There's not much you can do with morphtronics except between bind and books and stuff. I decided book and econ over bind because they do more, and bind become massive dead hands. And you know, all they gotta do is get rid of your or book or get rid of your monster, and bind now dead. Very easy to get around. More people get around it than you'd expect. I get scrap dragoned a lot. But anyway, that is the morphtronic update. Rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out.